Good afternoon, Gills fans. Welcome back to another episode of Gills in the Blood TV for what is a final match day live of the season. Myself, Boz and Ava currently walking to the Priestfield Stadium to watch Gillingham take on Newport County with Boz the possibility of Gillingham still finishing in the top half. Now, if we'd said that on January the 14th, I did.
You did?
People would have laughed and probably asked us to be put in a funny farm.
I've just said to you on the way up, if you'd have said to me this time in January, you'd have gutted when the season ends, I'd have laughed. I couldn't wait for today in January.
Because we all thought that we was probably going to be relegated before Mr. Gallinson arrived.
A few more months.
Yeah, now you're sort of thinking, I can't wait for the new season. We're a bit early, so there's no team news, but we do have a couple of bits of news to talk about. Sean Williams and Glenn Morris signed new deals on Friday. Excellent news for me.
Yeah, Morris hasn't let us down across two spells, has he?
None at all.
And if nothing else, Sean Williams, as good a player as he's been this season, it's only been good for Coleman having him around for another year. Absolutely.
I think I said something I might put on Instagram and said he'd be good on and off the pitch, wouldn't he, next season? Like you say, he can help nurture Ethan Coleman and the other youngsters, Jaden Clark, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But his experience will be vital for what we hope is a season towards the top part of the division rather than the bottom.
Just get Macca signed up now.
And that'll be the last one, I think. Yeah, and then it's about getting new ones in to add depth. But we will bring you team news as and when it comes out. We are now inside the Priestfield Stadium, which is starting to fill up as we approach kick-off, and as is the norm, I'm joined by Nicholas to preview the game. Team news sees an unchanged 18, Nick.
Yeah, very much so, Matt. Again, as I always say, if it ain't broke, don't change
Absolutely.
it. I'm pretty sure, subject to kind of how the game's going, some of those youngsters on the bench will be given an opportunity. But I think, we owe it to the club owes it to the fans to put in a top performance, and the top performance will come with getting the best 11 out there.
Exactly.
And you've got the integrity of the competition, of course, so yeah, no surprises there whatsoever.
And in terms of a score prediction for what is our final home game of the season, you are going big, I believe.
Well, I think, Matt, that the first goal is crucial. If we score it, it's going to be a comfortable home win for me. I would say at least 3-0. And I'm always wanting that famous 4-0 scoreline. And I wouldn't actually rule that out today, if I'm really honest. I don't think they've got anything to play for. And you can understand that at the end of a long, hard season and mentally physically tired. Very much so. I mean, they've got a home game next week, and they'll be thinking the same as us. And what I really want today is a celebration of the second half of our season.
Absolutely.
If there's been a real season of two halves, I think today it's just that opportunity for us to celebrate what a wonderful turnaround it's been, and also a fitting tribute to Tony Smith, because obviously without him and all the money he put into the club during his tenure, we probably wouldn't be standing here today.
No, because without Tony Smith, Paul Scully wouldn't have bought the football club, and we probably wouldn't have had a football club in its current guise.
No, and I hope he gets a tremendous send-off today with a wonderful home win.
Absolutely. I think that's a nice place to end that. Enjoy the game.
And you, mate.
Now joined by Tom before kick-off. Team news is in, Tom, unchanged from last week. What are you thinking in terms of the score prediction?
I will go for a 2-1 Gills win and a Nichols header, Owen. And
That seems to be the thing now. Everyone seems to bet on Nichols scoring a header.
And I'll go for an 8-foot goal.
Very nice. Yeah, I said 3-1. I think just got to enjoy the
game. More than 2, yeah?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Sun's out, it's final game of the season at home. Been a phenomenal second half of the season. Enjoy the game, mate.
His family have returned to Priestfield Stadium this afternoon. Please give a very warm welcome and show your appreciation to Ollie Lee. passing of Tony Smith, the club's former owner and chairman. He died at the age of 79 last Friday. He became managing director in April 1989, just before the club were relegated to the then 4th Division. Tony was the main financial benefactor of the club, ploughing his own money into the Gills just to keep us in existence. We will now hold a minute's applause in his memory. Rest in peace, Tony Smith.
Fairly open start to the game, isn't it, to be honest? But Newport just had the best half chance, I think you call it. Good delivery usage, yeah. Header back across the box, and Coleman done well to get it over his own crossbar, to be fair. Here comes the corner now.
Oh, it's in.
It's gone straight in. It's too easy. It's too easy. What are you doing? You ain't won the league, pal. Really. Strange reaction from their player. It's a good header, and now he's acting up. Chance of Robbie McKenzie wants to launch one into the box with a throw, and here it comes. That is long. They've won the first contact. Alex McDonald or Tom Nichols recover it. No, they're going to get a throw the other side. It's just sucked the atmosphere out of the game, isn't it, their goal, unfortunately. Certainly wasn't part of the script we trailed. Half a chance from that second throw, wasn't it? It was a good flick from Max Evar, and it was Lapsy, a little back heel on the volley, but no one was alert back post. Third throw now, this side, here it comes. Was that gone? It's going to be a corner to Gills. Gills have responded all right in the last couple of minutes. It's going to be McDonald. That is not good. Is that a penalty? That's a penalty. He's given it. It's a penalty. Tom Nichols got in front of his man. He looked like the right decision, albeit from a long way away, but we have a chance to get level. Tom Nichols is the man on duty. Yeah! Straight down the middle. Gills are level.
Tom Nichols!
Opportunity for us to get pulled into the box again. Boz foul on Robbie McKenzie, was it? Or Dom Jeffries? Anyway, here it comes. Macca in swinging. Straight down the keeper's throat. Boz corner to Gills. We've been well on top last 10 minutes. It's 2 half chances there. Tom Nichols had one keeper save. Just had a chance for Dom Jeffries at the game. It's been blocked, I think. It's going to be Alex McDonald corner. Yeah, we have. We've been really good since conceding, haven't we, to be fair? It's going to be Alex McDonald with a corner. Alex McDonald corner. Good one. Back post. Oh, my word! That is an unbelievable stop. That's Nico, wasn't it, I think? Yeah, kudos to Townsend, and that's a brilliant save with his legs. He should lead. Late free kick here to defend it. Boss, silly foul from Alex McDonald. I'm not sure. It's one hell of an angle to be shooting from. Here it comes out swinging. It's good header from Connor Masterson. And that's his half time. Half time at the Breezefield is currently Gillingham 1, Newport County 1. I'm joined by Glenn to give his thoughts on the first 45 minutes.
Very watchable, to be fair, and I think the goal from Newport sparked us into life. So yeah, it's been a good watch, to be fair, for two teams that aren't playing for anything. Very committed. I think it's been very watchable indeed.
Yeah, I just tweeted exactly the same. Two sides playing without pressure. Yeah, it almost felt for a little while like the goal sort of sucked the party atmosphere out of the game, but then we settled, and I thought from probably we lost the second half of the first half, deserved our level up. Could have scored a couple more. Tom Nichols could have had a hat-trick, yeah. But they've not been without chances either.
Yeah, I think both teams want to win this game. I think that's quite evident. Yeah. So there are more goals here, and it could go either way, to be honest. Both sides looking for the win, not sitting back. They're not on the beach yet. It's good to see.
Yeah, it's been good, and hopefully the Raynham end effect will come into play during the second period.
And I think also maybe a couple of substitutions. I actually backed Abrahams to score today off the bench.
Got to see Jaden Clark as well. Yeah, there's a couple, but obviously got to get the game won first.
Yeah, I agree. Well, all I can say, Max. Thanks for all your work this season for Gills fans.
Absolute pleasure, mate.
And thank you. Carry on what you're doing. It's good. You bring news and everything and an unbiased opinion to all our games. So carry on, mate, and I hope you have a good summer.
Enjoy the second half.
Thanks, mate.
Set play chance of the half here. Was foul on George Lapsley. We didn't actually see it because we was following the play, but referee's brought it back. It's going to be Alex McDonald. Here it comes now. In swinging. There's too much on it again. Summed up his set plays today, unfortunately, isn't it? Another wasted opportunity. Jules nearly causing her own downfield pass. It was, I think it was like Ethan Coleman when he tried to overplay and they got turned over possession. Luckily, I think it was Connor Masterson got back to clear what would have been a tap-in, I think, after Bogan rolled it across the goal. Yeah, second half's not really caught light yet, has it? Yeah, it's just been a bit mid. Still one.
Number 28, Ollie Hawkins.
Corner to defend here, boss. Oh, they've gone short. Let's keep an eye on this one. Ball into the box. That is massively over here. That is going to go. That's nearly gone down the tunnel. We have made a change as well. Ollie Hawkins for Dom Jeffries. So it looks like George Lapsley's gone to the left. Or it could be a diamond. We did say, yeah, it could be Coleman at the base, Dieng at the point, and then Lapsley and McDonald from the side. But Hawkins has definitely gone up top right next to Tom Nichols. About 25 minutes to play. Newport just having a little bit of a spell here, because they've just forced another corner. Here it comes. It's going to be another corner the other side.
Newport goal scored by number 9, Omar Bogle.
2-1 Newport was, and it's been coming for a while. We kept saying it. They've had a spell, not defended the cross, have we?
It looks like it's hammered in with that 6 yards.
Omar Bogle smashed it into the roof of the net in front of the county fans, and yeah, this is turning into not an ideal afternoon. Party atmosphere from kick-off seems a long way away at the moment, doesn't it? What's been a very good unbeaten run on our own patch is threatening to be ended. Work to do.
Coleman is number 17, Jaden Clark. An important announcement for everyone in the ground. We kindly ask that at 40.
Late chance, boss. Couple of minutes plus injury time left. Foul on Ollie Hawkins. Referee gave it. That was surprising. It usually takes about 80 minutes. Here it comes. That's 4 again from McDonald. Everyone's gone into the box and he's clipped it to the outside of the 18-yard area. We've got to throw it.
Jaden Clark, 18, Ethan Coleman, 19, Lewis Walker, 20, Tom Nichols, 21, Benjamin Adelson, 23, Colin Masterson, 24, Scott Castro, 25, Jake Turner, 27, Bailey Aiken,